Good morning, everybody. Good Sunday morning. Welcome to Sunday with Spirit. This is not a tarot card pull. This is, I like to think of it as a circle, a group of like-minded people who are getting together to have a chat with Spirit. What do you got to say to us? What's going on? What's going on in your lives? Let's see what Spirit has to say about that. I'm using the Brady Tarot, Wild Unknown, and the 7 energies in this reading. You can pick a column if you'd like, or 2, or all 3. And where I'm going with the topic that I'm going to be talking about is life's fertilizer. What is our soul's fertilizer? So as life gives us something, and as we deal with it, it's just fertilizer. And so I thought, well, let's just throw some cards. You guys can pick. What is your life's fertilizer for the week, for the day, for whatever? You decide. It could be for the month. I mean, we're in that eclipse season, right? So we're seeing things. We're going, do we want this to continue? Do we want to change it? How are we dealing with it? So let's see what seeds get planted from the, or growth gets planted from the fertilizer. And it's important for you guys, I say this every time, but it's important for you all to make your own interpretations up for the cards. Even though I have my own views on this, you have your own lives and situations that you're dealing with, and you can associate them with your lives better than I can from so far away. Oh, all right then. Well, let's just start off with something easy, right? The first fertilizer card, death. I didn't pre-plan this, by the way. Death. So death is fertilizer, right? As we get buried into the ground, we are fertilizer for something else, as long as we're not like embalmed. And that leads me to a whole nother area, but we're not going to go there. So when I look at this card, this is the Brady Tarot. This deck is so beautiful. We have the jaws of a dinosaur. We have the skull of a saber tooth. We have roots. We have the human skull. And out of the eye sockets are plants. And those plants are pigweed. Now, a lot of people, a lot of farmers especially, think pigweed it's a weed. But the reality is that you can eat the whole thing. It's good. It's kind of like a dandelion. Everybody thinks, oh yeah, just pull that dandelion out and throw it away. It has so much calcium in that dandelion, and the whole thing is good to eat, unless you spray Roundup on it, and then don't eat it. Don't eat it with that. So we have the death card as fertilizer. So as we struggle in this life, and maybe not struggle, as we move through this life, we let go of one thing, and that feels like it's a death, but it's fertilizer for the Son of Cups. Interesting. So cups are all about emotion and calming. This one's bringing forth light. This cup is bringing forth light out of this dark cup. You look into the cup, it's all dark except these little rays of rainbow color. But this Son of Cups is a calming card. The Father of Cups, the King of Cups, he really will allow us to be calm. This Sun, yeah, he's still, you know, he doesn't have the calmness that his dad does. He's still out there sowing some oats, doing some things, trying some new stuff. And as he tries some new things, some may work, some may not. And that's what those little rays of light are. So from something that died, some rays of light are sprouting up. And I think that we need to feel that hope, that those rays of light coming up. We just can't keep thinking, oh, I got weeds coming out of my eye sockets. And with this death card, it's just the history of all our ancestors before us. They are all playing a part. And they're all in, you know, being part of us. The other card for Fertilizer, wow, powerful. We have Strength. Mama bear protecting her cubs, drooling in rage, in anger, in protection. We have horned owls, I think, flying above. And owls are great predators with keen vision. And then we have a snake, rattlesnake, in a figure 8 around the bear's feet. So if the bear just keeps lunging, it's going to trip over the figure 8 of the snake. So it feels like this Fertilizer is strength. We need to let that strength go. It's not so much about overpowering in rage and protection. It's more about soaring and getting a clearer vision from above. And what will grow from that? Look at that. Speaking of soaring and growing from above. So we have the thicket here, and then butterfly taking off. So it's not about power. It's not about rage. It's going back to the Son of Cups, the calmness a little bit. And trusting that you will get out of this thicket and fly. Oh, wow. The third fertilization or fertilizer is the Tower. Oh my gosh. 3 major arcanas: death, strength, and the Tower. Wow, wow, wow. Powerful. So this Tower moment, it's lightning fast. In this deck, the tree is on fire. The home of the pileated woodpecker is, one is leaving, one is about ready to leave. Let's get out of here. Here's another one leaving. But there's some in here that are choosing to stay, that are going, no, I'm okay. I'm hanging in there. I'm okay. And this Tower is very much like the death. Certain trees need, when the trees drop the pine cones and the seeds, they need the heat of the forest fire to germinate the seeds, to let the seeds crack open so that they can replant themselves. So out of this Tower comes rebirth. But while you're in the midst of it, it's scary as hell. And what's going to come of this tower moment that we could be in? A spark, a new idea, a new passion. There's too much here. There's just one here. It's singular. It's concentrated. It's a bright light. This is all dark and chaotic. This is not. So it's about, I think, focusing in on what is important in your home, letting go of what isn't, leaving that behind, and moving forward with a singular purpose. So as we look to the East card, the energy card, what to bring in, what is new, what we should embrace. That's the word I was looking for. Healing the heart. All of these cards, especially these two, 1 and 3, they're so hard for us to go through. We need to put our hands on our heart and say, it's okay. What we may have contributed to this tower moment, to this death, to being overly protective, overly strong, whatever we did or we think we created with this, our role in this, and we start blaming ourselves, we need to heal our heart. We need to, just give ourselves a hug. We're coming into new emotional understanding. We're learning to fly from the thicket, and we've got new ideas. Give ourselves a break. What we should let go of. Being broken open. I mean, these two cards are, we feel broken because of this. We need to go, no. We're better because of this. But I don't see it because I'm way down here. I'm in the tower. I'm drooling. I'm so mad. I'm so strong. I'm going to fight through this. And we just get broken open. And it's like, ow, 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 ow. Heal the heart. And how do we ground ourselves in this as we grow, as we germinate from this fertilization, this fertilizer? Rose's kiss. When I pulled this card, I just imagined a rose just slowly opening up and revealing just the intricate layers, the beautiful layers of a rose. And yeah, there's some thorns on it. We can get stuck along the way. But it smells so pretty. Look at the little ladybug. And it reminds me that, we need to go out into nature. We need to go be appreciative of what's around us. In a shamanic journey, who are our power animals? What do they smell like when you look at that rose? What is just really get into the senses of nature. Use all your senses. Visual. What is that ladybug sound like when it's flying. I can't hear it. Well, have you tried? I haven't. I'm going to, but all right. Anything else Spirit wants us to know for today? Yes, one more thing. How beautiful is that? Waking the Lion. And where did that card, where's that card? It's right above the Strength card. In other decks, you have the Lion as Strength. So when all this fertilization that we think is death, rage, protection, tower moments, all that fertilization is just allowing us to wake our true strength up of what we're really about, of who we should be as we walk through this life, this journey. And being aware of all of the light beings, the nature beings that are around us all the time. We forget about them because we're too involved in these moments. We're not focusing enough on what we're growing. And we get too emotionally hurt. We feel like we're broken. Go out and look at the rose. Go out and listen to the ladybug's wings. And wake up that lion. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for being with me on this Sunday with Spirit. Have a great day. Peace and love.